Hello again, it is I, Omki or Excalibur, here with part 3 of my X-Men retrospective. Now, I'm coming off my 1992 and 1989 X-Men high, and talking about probably the least popular of the X-Men series. And when I say least popular, I mean, yes, it was popular, and it was good, but it was in nowhere near as good as the other two that I have talked about. And I'm of course talking about the 2000 release of X-Men Evolution. Now, X-Men Evolution was released right off the heels of the X-Men movie, and a lot of the hype for this cartoon really came from the movie. And in fact admit that I really enjoyed this show because of the movie. So, what is this show, you might be asking? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. The X-Men are in high school, all except for Wolverine and Storm, and because they're teachers at the Xavier Institution. I mean, I get, and it's fine that they're in high school. It's taking it back to some of its roots, that they were young high school teenagers. However, my problem with this show was that the institution was supposed to be a school, and they go to public high school. And I understand the logic behind it, because Charles Xavier didn't want them to be separate from everyone else, from humans, and felt that having them interact with humans would be the best way to learn about them, and then eventually, gradually introduce the fact that they are in fact mutants. But once again, it's a little weird because they essentially are going to two different schools, which, anyways. So the X-Men team this time around consists of Scott Summers, Jean Grey, Nightcrawler, Spike, my least favorite of the characters, Storm, Kitty Pryde, Rogue, Wolverine, and there wasn't anyone else. Except when we get into season 2, and then they introduce more characters, but they're not main characters. They're just kind of back there filler kind of characters. Later on, though, we do get a new main character in the Beast, who is a gym/chemistry teacher at the high school. Well, in any case, our very first episode introduced two characters. We are introduced to Nightcrawler and Toad. Now, something else that's really weird about this series is that the series is about the upcoming war, not the actual war between humans and mutants, but the war that's about to come. And it hasn't gotten there yet, but it's getting there. But I digress. I say that a lot. But Mystique is hiding out as the principal in the first season, and then it's Principal Kelly instead of Senator, and I see what they were trying to do. They were trying to do something different and relate it to kids. But, I mean, I mean, don't get me wrong, it had some appeal, and I do like, there were some aspects of this show I really did like. I really did. I mean, because without this series, we wouldn't have the awesome character of X-22. X-22 is introduced throughout this series. One of the 3 only female characters to be introduced in a cartoon and then make their way to comic books. And 2 of those women are from Marvel, bitches. But anyways, I mean, the series is okay. It's not my favorite of the X-Men series. You can watch it if you want. I'm going to suggest maybe skip it because, I mean, the 90s is much better, and quite frankly, the newest installment of the X-Men is also far better. And it's quickly becoming one of my favorite X-Men cartoons. Any case, guys, that's all I gotta say. So, this is Omki or Excalibur saying, take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice. Later, guys. Yeah, this is the music. I mean, it's not as memorable as, you know, Pride of the X-Men or, you know, the 90s X-Men opening things. It's just not as good. It's not as good as memorable. I mean, they really try, and you can tell that they're trying, but it's yeah. I mean, there's a lot about this series that they try so hard, and they just sort of really suck at it. Sorry, guys.